Welcome, Libra. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for December 11th, 2025 on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Libra. As the light of transformation begins to touch your path, the universe is asking you to pause and reconnect, not to the noise of the world, but to the steady rhythm of your own soul. There's a vision forming within you, a goal, a dream, a desire for expansion, whether it's financial abundance, a heartfelt love, or a deeper spiritual fulfillment. And yet, there's a flicker of hesitation, a sense of standing between two worlds. That inner wobble, should I move forward? Should I let this go? Is not a sign of failure. It's an invitation. You're being gently guided to release what no longer resonates so that your hands and your heart are free to receive what is aligned. The King of Pentacles rising from your past speaks of solid intentions and groundwork laid. Maybe you've already built something, or at least imagined it so clearly you could taste it. A business, a new life chapter, a meaningful connection. But the Eight of Cups in reverse reminds us that clinging to uncertainty breeds confusion. Sometimes we hold on to indecision because we're afraid of making the wrong move. But trust this, clarity doesn't come from control. It flows through alignment. And alignment arrives when you stop pretending Earth is your final destination and start remembering that you are stardust in a human experience, visiting, learning, creating, and returning. Your power lies not in forcing outcomes, but in deepening your bond with the unseen, your inner guidance, your ancestors, your spiritual truth. When you treat your intuition not as a whisper in the background, but as the most sacred voice in the room, life begins to smooth itself. The fear that once felt paralyzing, it starts to unravel under your gaze. And yes, fear will still rise at times, in forms that feel dark, shadowy, and unknown. But instead of running, you'll learn to sit with it, breathe with it, and let it pass like a storm clearing the sky. There's a sacred strength that comes when you face what scares you and still choose love. Not because you're fearless, but because you've decided that your light is stronger than the illusion of danger. You've decided that your peace matters more than your past. And as you begin to speak softly to your inner child, to say, I see you, I feel you, I release you, a new kind of freedom is born, one that doesn't require explanation, only presence. This journey you're on is not a straight line. It's a spiral inward, a return to your essence. Every challenge is simply another layer asking to be witnessed. If you felt disconnected from your path or unsure of your next step, try moving your body. Not with purpose, with permission. Dance, stretch, flow. Your energy is not meant to be stagnant. It's meant to alchemize. You were born to turn shadow into light, confusion into clarity, and stagnation into creation. That's what being empathic truly means, feeling deeply, and then transforming that depth into movement, art, healing, and truth. Some days the fear may visit again. It might whisper doubts or resurface memories that make your knees tremble. But instead of running, let your breath anchor you. Say, I'm here. I choose love. And watch what happens when you don't abandon yourself. Suddenly, fear becomes a teacher. The darkness? A messenger. You become the alchemist, the bridge between realms, able to serve not just yourself, but the unseen world as well. You're not meant to do this alone. Your guides, your spirit team, the essence of those who walked before you, they walk beside you now. The more you trust your body, the more you honor its rhythms and cravings for peace, the more open you become to receiving their signs. A rabbit crossing your path, a dream that won't leave you, a song playing at the perfect time. These are not coincidences. These are coordinates pointing you home. So make time for what lights your inner fire. Read stories that activate your imagination. Feed your body the nourishment that keeps you grounded and clear, not what your mind craves, but what your soul needs. Tune into the subtle voice within that says, let's try this, and follow it with devotion. Even the smallest daily ritual can create massive energetic shifts. Even a 5-minute dance can move a lifetime of resistance. The calmer your energy, the clearer your vision. The gentler you are with yourself, the louder your truth becomes. Don't rush clarity. Don't force arrival. Let yourself bloom slowly, like the sun rising on a new beginning. And as you do, abundance in money, in love, in peace finds you not because you chase it, but because you finally remembered who you are. A creator, a channel, a radiant being made of stars, learning to love the dark and the light with equal grace. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Libra, the energy around you feels like soft clay, malleable, impressionable, and deeply sensitive to your thoughts and emotional tone. You are shaping your reality more directly than you realize, and the cards reveal that your inner world is actively sculpting upcoming external shifts. What you choose to focus on today has the potential to rapidly transform both your emotional landscape and your relationships. Card 1. Death. Death appears as the first card to signal a powerful karmic closure. For Libra, known for fairness and balance, this card highlights that an unfair cycle, especially one tied to emotional hardship or interpersonal conflict, is now dissolving. You've endured heavy energy in the recent past, the kind that quietly accumulates until it feels like a shadow following you. Today, however, death wipes the slate clean. Think of it as the universe's way of saying, enough. It's time for the next chapter. Your role is to stop resisting the shift. Welcome the ending, because what follows is not loss, it's liberation. Card 2. King of Swords. The King of Swords arrives to affirm your growing clarity. This is the embodiment of air energy, the element in which Libra thrives. Your mind is sharp today, and your words carry weight. People will respect your intelligence, your logic, and your ability to make fair judgments. This card also reflects a new level of personal authority. You are no longer someone who is easily influenced or swayed. Instead, you are becoming the one who sets the tone. Use this energy to communicate assertively and cleanly. If a conversation has been avoided, especially one involving boundaries or emotional honesty, now is the moment to approach it with confidence. Card 3. 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands reflects inner conflict and emotional turbulence, especially with someone who has been avoiding you. There is tension beneath the surface, either between you and another person, or within yourself. This card mirrors the reference energy. Someone is battling their feelings for you, uncertain of how to approach you now that you've shifted energetically. You may feel their pull and push like static in the air. Today, this emotional friction doesn't require you to fight. Instead, it asks you to observe. The conflict is not yours to resolve. Let them come forward in their own time. Card 4. 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords reveals your recent need for distance, rest, and emotional withdrawal. Libra often gives more energy than they receive, and this card shows that you've been in a state of recovery, protecting your heart, tending to wounds, and stepping back from drama. Today, clarity begins to seep into the quiet spaces you've created. You may have been unsure about what you wanted emotionally, going back and forth between desire and hesitation. This card assures you that your rest period has served its purpose. Your heart is waking up again, but gently, not abruptly. Card 5. 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups highlights confusion, mixed signals, and unanswered questions, exactly the emotional fog you've been navigating. This card reflects both your uncertainty and the other person's. Do they want me? Are they hiding something? Do I want this connection at all? These are valid questions, but today's energy suggests that clarity is on its way. The universe is urging you to choose emotional honesty over emotional fantasy. Don't send mixed messages, internally or externally. The clearer you are with yourself, the clearer your reality becomes. Card 6. Page of Cups. A message of love or emotional openness is approaching. The Page of Cups is the first strong indication of emotional movement between you and someone who has been silent, distant, or confused. Expect a small but meaningful gesture, a message, a sign, a shift in tone. This person has been trying to sort through their feelings, and today marks the early stage of emotional openness. The page also encourages you to approach your romantic life with vulnerability instead of guardedness. Your heart is ready for softness again. Card 7, the Magician. The Magician confirms that you are shaping your reality, whether consciously or not. Your thoughts, expectations, memories, and desires are manifesting rapidly. This card warns you to be intentional. No vague wishes, no contradictory desires. Be specific about what you want in love, work, healing, and emotional connection. The Magician reinforces that you have all the tools you need: clarity, intuition, action, and emotional intelligence. Today is a potent day for manifesting, but only if your thoughts align with your desired outcome. Card 8, the Lovers. The Lovers closes the reading with a strong emphasis on connection, choice, and energetic alignment. A face-to-face moment, one that has long been avoided, is approaching. The emotional distance between you and this person is thinning. The Lovers suggests deep attraction, karmic significance, and a decision that will shape the path ahead. This is not a casual connection. It is one that forces two hearts to confront their truth. Whether you choose union or distance, the choice must come from clarity, not fear. Libra. Today's reading centers on karmic closure, renewed clarity, and emotional awakening. Death closes an old chapter. The King of Swords restores your power, and the Five of Wands exposes hidden emotional tension. Your period of rest, Four of Swords, shifts into new awareness, Seven of Cups, preparing you for incoming emotional communication, Page of Cups. With the Magician, you're reminded that your thoughts shape your path, while the Lovers marks the arrival of a meaningful connection that demands honesty and choice. Move with intention, clarity, and courage. Your reality is being sculpted by your mind, and today, the clay is soft. Now we'll tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Today, Libra, the energies around your financial world feel as though they are shifting into alignment after a long period of imbalance. With the influence of transformational cards like Death and the clarity-driven King of Swords, you are entering a moment where past financial delays, setbacks, or karmic burdens begin dissolving. Money may not yet be flowing with full force, but the blockages that once held you back are loosening, allowing opportunities to reappear with greater stability and clarity. This is a perfect moment to reassess your long-term financial goals without the fog of previous anxieties. Your intuition plays a more significant role than usual today. Because your mental and emotional energies are so aligned, your instincts about money-making opportunities are sharper. If you've been teetering on the edge of a decision, such as a new investment, a side project, or a larger purchase, today's clarity gives you a better sense of timing. You may discover new possibilities that previously felt invisible or unavailable. The universe is nudging you to trust your inner voice, especially when numbers and practicality intersect with intuition. Luck is also more present in your life than you may realize. The Magician's presence earlier is a reminder that your thoughts hold immense power, especially regarding finances. Each intention you set takes shape quickly, so it's crucial to be precise in what you're calling in. Instead of saying, "I want money," focus on what kind of financial experience you want: security, freedom, growth, expansion. The clearer your message, the more aligned the response from the universe. Past financial tension may still echo through your mind, but it has less control today. That sense of financial anxiety that kept you hesitant or overly cautious is fading. You're stepping into a more empowered financial mindset, where choices feel grounded instead of rushed. This shift, although subtle, marks a major turning point in how you manage abundance. What once felt intimidating now feels like something you're capable of mastering. Unexpected information or messages related to money may appear today. Perhaps an email, a suggestion, an invitation, or even a conversation that opens a door. Because the Page of Cups is active in the overall energy, these messages may come from surprising sources. Someone may recommend an opportunity you hadn't considered, or a previous question about finances may suddenly resolve itself with new clarity. Most importantly, Libra, remember that financial growth today is tied to your mental clarity. The cleaner your thoughts about abundance, the greater the results. Let go of scarcity-oriented thinking and instead embrace the idea that the universe is actively ready to support you. When you trust in your ability to create financial stability, your reality begins to reflect that trust. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for December 11th are 22, 73, 14, 34, 56, 8. Daily love. Love is the area today where the energies feel the most intense and emotionally charged for you, Libra. Someone who has been keeping their distance, either out of fear, confusion, or emotional overwhelm, is feeling drawn back toward you. The internal battle within this person, reflected earlier in the Five of Wands, is coming to the surface. Whether consciously or not, they are confronting feelings they can no longer suppress. Their avoidance is softening, making way for a deeper, more honest exchange. You may sense this person's emotional turbulence even without words. Libra's intuitive side heightens today, allowing you to feel the mood shifts, hesitations, or subtle changes happening behind the scenes. This connection has layers, and both of you might be experiencing a blend of curiosity and apprehension. The Seven of Cups energy suggests that confusion still lingers, but clarity is slowly emerging from the fog. Questions that once felt unanswered may begin forming resolutions in the coming days. Your own emotional landscape is undergoing a transformation as well. You've taken time to rest, reflect, and recharge, symbolized by the Four of Swords. That period of emotional withdrawal wasn't avoidance, it was renewal. And now, with a clearer heart, you're better equipped to navigate romantic dynamics without reacting from old wounds or insecurities. You're approaching love with more maturity, confidence, and inner calm. The Lover's card earlier emphasizes that an important decision or turning point is approaching. You're being guided to understand what you truly want in love, not what you think you should want, not what others expect, and not what old patterns push you toward. Your heart is becoming more honest with itself, and this honesty becomes a magnet for a deeper, more aligned connection. Whether this leads to reconciliation, closure, or a new beginning, the choice will carry long-term impact. Romantic communication is likely to open up soon, possibly in a gentle or unexpected way. With the Page of Cups influencing today's energy, a message, gesture, or emotional opening could occur. It may be subtle at first, a soft tone, a kind question, or a moment of vulnerability, but it will signal movement. The emotional distance that once separated you and this person is gradually shrinking, making room for an overdue heart-to-heart. Above all, Libra, love today requires clarity, within yourself and with others. The universe is urging you to express your desires with sincerity while being open to the emotional truths of another person. When you stop doubting your worth and begin trusting the natural flow of connection, love returns to its rightful place in your life, as a source of joy, warmth, and transformation. At work, your professional life today carries strong themes of empowerment, mental clarity, and decisive action. The King of Swords influences your professional energy, making you more articulate, perceptive, and intellectually sharp than usual. This is a powerful day for communication, presentations, emails, negotiations, interviews, or important conversations. Your words land with impact, and people respect your reasoning. If you've needed to assert yourself in the workplace, today brings the perfect energy for doing so with confidence. Work dynamics that once felt stagnant or blocked are beginning to shift. The presence of the Death card earlier suggests that an old cycle, perhaps involving workplace tension, lack of recognition, or overwhelming responsibilities, is ending. You may notice that tasks become easier, information flows more clearly, or opportunities that were previously stuck begin unlocking. This shift isn't random. It's the universe aligning your work path with your personal growth. If you've been wrestling with internal conflict about your career path, the Five of Wands shows that this friction is easing. You may have been torn between staying where you are, pushing for advancement, or changing direction entirely. Today grants you the clarity needed to understand what is truly aligned with your long-term purpose. Options that once felt scattered now appear more organized and manageable. Your creativity and problem-solving skills stand out today, thanks to the influence of the Magician. This is a favorable time for innovation, brainstorming, and initiating new projects. If you're dealing with a complicated task or a professional challenge, you may find that solutions come to you more quickly. Trust your ideas. They're not just good, they're timely. If you've taken time away from certain responsibilities or projects recently, the Four of Swords energy indicates that this rest has served you well. You're returning with renewed mental energy and a more balanced perspective. This makes you less reactive and more strategic, allowing you to handle workloads with much more efficiency. Colleagues may even notice a calmer, more focused version of you. Communication with a coworker or supervisor may also improve today. Someone who is previously distant or hard to read may open up slightly, providing clearer instructions or expressing appreciation for your efforts. Stay open and receptive. This may be the beginning of a more supportive professional rapport. Overall, work today favors clarity over confusion, strategy over impulse, and growth over stagnation. Health. Your health today focuses heavily on balance, restoration, and mental clarity. The earlier presence of the Four of Swords shows that your body and mind have needed rest, and if you've recently taken time to slow down, it is now beginning to pay off. You may feel more grounded, clear-headed, and emotionally centered. This renewed energy supports healthier decision-making and helps you tune into your body's subtle signals. Emotional well-being also plays a significant role in your physical state today. With the Five of Wands appearing in the overall energy, internal conflict, especially emotional or relational tension, may have previously taken a toll on your stress levels. Today, however, that inner turbulence starts settling, which helps your nervous system relax. You may notice that tension in your shoulders, jaw, or chest begins to lighten. The Death card signals the end of unhealthy habits or patterns that have been draining your vitality. This could relate to sleep cycles, diet, overwork, or emotional exhaustion. You're being given a chance to shed what no longer serves your well-being and adopt new practices that uplift you. Even small changes like a consistent sleep schedule, more hydration, or mindful breathing will have a strong impact today. Mentally, you are sharper and more tuned in thanks to the influence of the King of Swords. Your critical thinking, focus, and decision-making are heightened, making this an ideal time to plan or adjust your routines. If you've been putting off health-related tasks, appointments, evaluations, or habit tracking, today gives you the clarity to follow through without feeling overwhelmed. The Page of Cups brings a softer emotional tone to your health. It encourages gentle self-care, emotional openness, and compassionate inner dialogue. Instead of pushing yourself aggressively, you benefit from nurturing approaches, warm baths, soothing music, mindful walks, or journaling. These small, heart-centered practices will help you maintain balance from the inside out. Finally, the Magician reminds you that your thoughts shape your physical experience. When you speak kindly to your body, treat it with respect, and visualize wellness, your physical state naturally responds. You possess more control over your health through mindset than you may realize. Align your thoughts with healing, and your body will follow. Family and friends. Family energy today is layered, emotional, and deeply transformative. The Death card earlier suggests the end of a long-running issue or dynamic within the family. Whether it's tension, miscommunication, or an unspoken conflict, the cycle that has caused frustration is nearing its conclusion. You may finally feel the emotional weight lifting, allowing space for fresh, more supportive interactions. Communication becomes especially important within the family sphere. With the King of Swords as part of today's influence, your ability to express yourself clearly is enhanced. If there's been something you've been meaning to discuss, boundaries, expectations, responsibilities, today offers an ideal opening. Your words will be received with more respect and understanding than usual. The Seven of Cups energy reflects confusion or misunderstandings that may have previously clouded your relationships with family members. Today brings the beginning of clarity. You may finally understand someone's intentions, emotions, or behavior, which helps dissolve assumptions or misplaced worries. Conversations that once felt uncomfortable may begin to feel easier, more open, and more compassionate. The Four of Swords suggests that you may have recently withdrawn from certain family interactions, possibly due to emotional overload or the need for personal space. This rest period has allowed you to regain perspective, and you're now prepared to re-engage with family interactions more calmly. If you've been feeling disconnected, today marks the start of gentle reconnection. Emotional breakthroughs are also possible today, especially with the influence of the Page of Cups. A family member may express something heartfelt, vulnerable, or unexpectedly kind. This opens a pathway for healing, forgiveness, or renewed closeness. Even small gestures carry powerful meaning today, so remain open to emotional cues. Ultimately, today encourages you to maintain clarity, compassion, and strong boundaries within your family relationships. The transformative energies at play are preparing you for a more harmonious dynamic where mutual respect and emotional honesty take center stage. Your role is to stay balanced and open-hearted as the universe reshapes these connections. Compatibility. Today, your strongest energetic compatibility aligns with signs that help balance your emotional clarity, mental sharpness, and intuitive sensitivity. Gemini stands out as a top match, resonating perfectly with your intellectual clarity enhanced by the King of Swords. Conversations with Geminis feel natural and invigorating. Expect rapid exchanges of ideas, laughter, and mutual understanding. Aquarius also harmonizes beautifully with your energy today. Their forward-thinking mindset and logical approach stabilize your emotional fluctuations. This sign encourages you to embrace change rather than fear it, especially under the influence of the Death and Magician cards. Aquarius helps you see possibilities where you once saw limitations. Leo offers emotional warmth and passion that complement your balanced nature. Their confidence and expressive energy support your unfolding clarity in love and relationships, especially with the presence of the Lovers. A Leo may play a significant role today, either by offering support or reigniting your motivation. Sagittarius adds adventure and optimism to your day. Their free-spirited energy helps you shake off emotional heaviness and embrace spontaneity. With the Page of Cups highlighting emotional openness, Sagittarius helps you adopt a lighter, more joyful approach in matters of the heart and personal growth. Aries brings boldness to your energy field, encouraging you to act with courage and clarity. Their fiery spirit inspires you to break through hesitation and step into your power, which aligns with the transformative influence of the Death card and the decisive nature of the King of Swords. Finally, fellow Libras also harmonize well with your energy today. Sharing similar values around fairness and balance, another Libra helps reflect your emotional state back to you with clarity and empathy. This connection can lead to meaningful conversations and mutual emotional support. Your lucky color today: Sky Blue. This color enhances mental clarity, emotional peace, and clear communication. It helps soften your thoughts and opens your heart to vulnerability, aligning perfectly with today's energies of transformation and renewed emotional understanding. The phrase of the day: transformation begins the moment you decide that clarity matters more than fear. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.